Hello and welcome to Change is Good. My name is Brian. In this video, we're going to be scoping 3 B rolls of 1964 Kennedy half dollars. We're going to be looking for varieties such as double dies and repunch mint marks. This first roll is a Philadelphia roll. These other two rolls are Denver rolls. What I'm going to do is do one roll at a time and do a recap of what I found on each roll once it's done. I'm not going to be covering any specific variety attributions as I go, just due to time. But if I find a major variety, such as a cherry pickers variety, I will definitely cover it. All right, let's get started. To roll number one, the Philadelphia roll. Roll number one is done, and there were a total of 5 double dies. They're all DDOs, and some of them are actually triple dies. I'm going to show you what I can under the scope. It's kind of hard to see the splitting because they're so shiny, but I'll do what I can. All right, to the scope we go. Okay, because these are so hard to see because of the glare on the coin, I'm just going to position the coin in the right position so you can see the splitting and point it out. And this one, I believe, is a triple die. You can see triple splitting right here in the T, and right here on the top of the S, and the bottom of the S right here. All right, on to the next example. Here's another example, splitting in the same places, right here at the T, top of the S, and at the bottom of the S right here. Also at the top of the U right here. All right, next example. The splitting on this is a little bit less obvious. If you look at the top of the S right here, you can see a split there. And the upper right of the T here. Also a little bit of splitting here in the S right in this area right here in the serif. All right, on to the next one. In this fourth example, you can see splitting at the upper part of the T on the right. This serif of the T, these serifs of the S's here at the top, and same at the bottom and the top of the U as well, some extra thickness up there. All right, off to the fifth example. Now this fifth example is a little bit different. It's got splitting in the word N on the upper left serifs of both letters, here and here, and a little split down here at the bottom right. And if you go over to the word trust, it's got similar splitting as the other examples in the same areas. Right here in the T, top of the S, and the bottom of the S, the top of the U, you can see the notches right there, and the upper right of the T over here. All right, let's start roll number 2. All right, that second roll is now done. See this coin right here? That is the only coin in the entire roll that was not a variety. This stack is one double die. This stack is another double die. And this is a repunch mint mark. Let's get to the scope and I'll show what I'm looking at. I'll only show one example of each variety because they're all the same. This one, you can see the splitting here in the T, the top of the S, and the bottom of the S. On to the next example. On this variety, you can see splitting in the word N in the upper left serifs, the serif of the G there, and the bottom right serif of the N. And if you go over here to the word trust, you can see splitting at the top of the U, right up in here, and here at the bottom of the R on both legs. All right, now to the RPM. On this example, if you look at the upper left serif of the D, you'll see a big split right there. This is a repunch mint mark. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's a no doubter. All right, let's open up roll number 3 and see what's inside. All right, roll number 3 is now complete. It was eerily similar to roll number 2. In fact, it's basically a sister roll. This variety here is the same as the first variety that was found in roll number 2, same die. This is the second DDO that was found in roll number 2. Here's a stack of the RPM that was found in roll number 2. Did find one new variety. This is a DDO and DDR combination. And of course, one lonely non-variety. Let's get to the scope and I'll show what I'm talking about. All right, here's the first variety, same as the first variety in the last roll. Splitting right here in this area, top of the S, bottom of the S as well. On to the next example. All right, here's another example of the same double die that was found in the last roll. Splitting the upper part of the I, the N, the bottom of the N right here, and the G in this serif. And if you go over here to the word trust, you'll see splitting here at the top of the U and the bottom of the R. All right, now onto the RPM. All right, as you can see, this is the exact same RPM that was found in roll number 2, splitting in the upper left just like this. No mistake about it. All right, now I'm going to show you the DDO-DDR combo. If you look closely, you can see this variety is very similar to the first variety that was found in the rolls. Splitting right here in the T, top of the S, here at the bottom of the S as well. But the reverse is different. Okay, this is the reverse of the same coin. If you look at the stars, you'll see splitting on the left and right side points going all the way across. And if you look at the lettering, you'll see splits on the lower left-hand side at the bottom corners as well. All right, let's do a final recap of the hunt. This stack in the back is the 5 Philadelphia DDOs. These 2 stacks are the same variety that was found in rolls number 2 and 3, the first double die. These 2 stacks are the second double die that was found in rolls number 2 and 3. These 2 stacks are the RPMs that were found. And this last stack are the 2 DDO-DDR combos. Overall, that was a great hunt. Out of 60 coins, only 17 weren't a variety. Now, keep in mind that these varieties are minor varieties. They won't add a lot of value to the coins, but if it adds a little bit to each coin, it adds up. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next hunt.